Have you ever had somebody tell you, good job, good job? Well, the next person coming to the stage is Mr. I'm Possible. Mr. GOODJOB, good job, good job. Mr. We gonna make it anyway. I'm just so excited. I'm elated. I'm just I don't even know the word. I'm just excited. I'm energized. Mr. Keith L. Brown, come to the stage for us, sir. Sir, how you doing today, sir?
Whoa! GOODJOB. Good
Good
job.
job.
Good
Good
job. I
job.
said GOODJOB. Good job.
Good
Good
job.
job. Listen,
Yeah.
Purposeful Preston, y'all. That introduction was done by Purposeful Preston, who is the KORM, the KORM, KORM, the king of referral marketing. The king of referral marketing. He's internationally known, nationally recognized, locally accepted. Make sure you follow him. Follow him on Facebook, right on this page. Follow him and check him out at VIP Socio Mastermind on Instagram. Make sure you follow because that's who we are. Man, listen, I'm so delighted, ignited, and excited to be here. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, Feliz Navidad, happy New Year, and happy Before Year. Woo!
Woo. All
Fire,
right. See, no further ado necessary. You get Mr. Keith L. Brown. It's your year. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mr. Keith L. Brown.
Yes. Well, listen, I am so excited, delighted, and ignited to be here today. I'm so honored to be a part of the VIP Socio Mastermind family. And I'm honored just to have this be my final keynote in 2024. This is my final keynote in 2024, my final training in 2024. I'm here at the office. Man, we are on vacation, elevation, elation, celebration, aspirations, motivation, transformation, restoration. We on all of that today. Keith L. Brown, Mr. I'm Possible, coming live with the VIP Socio Mastermind series. Oh man, this is the Expo. This is the Mastermind Expo where you have been hearing from speakers and trainers all week. That's what this is about. Purposeful Preston is our catalyst. That's the visionary, our leader. And so I'm so honored to be here. And listen, you are going to get a lot today. Three things, I promise you three things. Number one, I will be relevant. And to be relevant means that I'm going to add value to your life. Okay. Number two, I won't be boring because to be boring means you could have been somewhere else doing something else during this holiday season. And number three, I won't waste your time because wasted time is one of the only things you can't recycle. Boom. Let me say that again. Wasted time is one of the only things you can't recycle. So I won't waste your time today because your time is valuable. Your time is valid. Your time is important. And so one of the things you need to understand is that this is a new season coming up. I promise you, a new season is on the horizon in about 48 hours, okay, or less. 2024. We expected more in 2024. And now we are ready to thrive in 2025. Let me say that again. We expected more in 2024, and now we're about to thrive in 2025. And so if you want to take a deeper dive, strive, okay? Take a deeper dive, strive, okay? And be all the way live in 2025, you come to the right place with the right coach, the right trainer at the right time. Once again, shout out to my VIP Socio Mastermind family, to everyone at 2020 Enterprises and the Impossible Institute. Let's get down to business. That's what you came for. You came to get some tips that are going to help you expand your impact, your influence, and your income. Boom. Let me say that again. You came to get some tangible tools and tips that are going to help you expand your impact, your influence, and your income. So let's start off with number one, uno. Today and moving forward, you will not be able to strive, take a deeper dive, okay, or thrive in 2025 if you don't protect your peace of mind and spirit. That's number one. Write that down right now. Write it down, text it, do whatever you have to do. But number one, you must protect your peace of mind and spirit. In other words, there are some people that should be deleted from your cell phone before we get to 2025. I'm not putting anyone down. I'm one like a covering. You know, I'm like a covering. I'm like shade. I'm like a covering. Okay. So I provide shade, but I don't throw shade. I provide shade, but I don't throw shade. Those of you who know, you know. But in order for you to take a deeper dive, to strive, to thrive, and to be all the way live in 2025, your mental health has to be a priority like never before. In my family, we have two things. We have God and we have a therapist. That's right. That's right. That's right. We pray. So when we pray and we get off our knees, we get off our knees. And guess what we do? We go and we see the individual who God gave tools to in the professional realm to help us with our peace of mind and spirit. Gone are the days where you can just pray and that's it, because faith without what? Boom, works is dead. So in my family, we have God and we have a therapist because our mental health matters. Mental health matters on a universal scale. Black mental health matters even more in my book, even more in my book. Okay. So do understand that. So protect your peace of mind and spirit. I'm very unapologetic about that. Okay. Get the help that you not only need or want, but get the help that you deserve. If you want to take that deeper dive and strive and thrive and be all the way live in 2025, in addition to protecting your peace of mind and spirit, and this is all number one, you must give yourself permission to feel and to heal. Give yourselves permission to feel and heal. You know, when you see posts and someone has lost someone, one of the first things we always say is be strong. They're in a better place. People don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that right then, not when they're grieving. When they're grieving, they don't want to hear that in the moment. They don't want to hear be strong. They don't want to hear, they're in a better place, because at that very moment, they can't be strong. And that's why we are called to stand in the gap for them, to pray for them, to love on them, to uplift them. And so some of you out there, especially like myself, people of faith, sometimes you feel guilty when you're grieving. Sometimes you feel guilty when you're weak. But guess what? The God that I serve, he understands that there are times when I'm going to be weak. There are scriptures. I don't care whether you're a Christian. I don't care whether you're a Muslim, okay, Hindu, Buddhism, all right, Jehovah's Witness, whatever your faith is, that is your faith. But as a Christ-like individual, I bring my issues and my weaknesses to the altar because he strengthens me. And especially when you're not only going through something, but you're growing through something and you're going through that grieving process, don't feel guilty because you're grieving. Give yourselves permission to feel and to heal in 2025. Give yourselves permission to feel and to heal. And you might say, why, Mr. Impossible? Because healing should not have a mandatory expiration date. Healing should not have a mandatory expiration date. So give yourselves permission to feel and to heal. It's a process. There's no way you can take that deeper dive personally or professionally if you don't give yourselves permission to heal. If you're out there leasing your peace, if you're surrounding yourselves with negative people, and I don't care if they're family members, because I love my family members, but I learned a long time ago, all relatives ain't family. So there are some people that you're going to have to pray for, but not stay for. Some people you're going to have to pray for, but not stay for. So don't take that into 2025. Don't take that burden into 2025 that you got to fix your whole family. I had that weight. Okay. I was one of those individuals that punished myself and I felt guilty for feeling and healing, but no more. Those days are over. I'm moving into 2020 thrive. You heard me? I'm moving into 2020 to thrive. And you will do likewise without the burdens. You will make self-care a priority. All of this is number one. You will make self-care a priority, but not only self-care, self-I care. And I tell all of my coaching clients, self-care is when you engage in those activities which enhance your peace of mind and your peace of spirit and make you feel good on the inside and externally as well. That's self-care. When you exercise the right to take care of yourselves. And, I exercise the right to get a pedicure. My wife loves when I get my pedicures. I exercise my right to get a facial. As a matter of fact, when I leave here today, I'm going to a men's grooming parlor and I'm going to get my facial. That's right. And I'm going to get my pedicure and I'm going to get that massage. Why? Not because I want it or because I need it, but as a Black man, I deserve it. And Black men out there, you deserve it. You deserve it, brothers. You deserve it. All men, you deserve it. So yes, self-care, but then self-I care is even deeper because self-I care is when you look in that mirror every day and you tell yourself, I am worth it. I am valuable. I love myself. I believe in myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm a genius. I can, I will, I must, and I got this. I say those affirmations every day. That's that self-I care. When you look in that mirror and you face yourself and you're able to tell yourself that you deserve self-care, then you won't go to the nail salon, ladies, and feel guilty. Then you won't go get that massage and that haircut, men, and feel guilty. Then you won't go and take care of yourselves and feel guilty. As a matter of fact, I would say that I'm going to do what I ask my wife to do and what I ask other family members and coaching clients and my awesome team members at 2020 Enterprises to do and VIP Socio Mastermind family, VIP Socio Mastermind. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, VIP Socio Mastermind. But what I believe you should do is once a quarter, once every couple of months, go to a hotel, check in, preferably on a Friday night. Check in. That's right. Let your faith-based leader know you won't be present, all right, in the amongst the parishioners on that Sunday, if that is the day you worship, right, on site, because you're going to be then practicing what? Self-care. Even God himself made time to rest. Rest is a ministry too. So you're going to be practicing that self-care. Check in that hotel on Friday. Don't get a king. No, why? Get double beds. That's right. Get the 2 queen beds because you're going to eat on one and you're going to sleep on the other one. That's right. I said you're going to eat on one. Okay. All right. But you're going to sleep on the other one. So the one you eat on, that's where you put your clothes. That's where you have all the stuff, the computer, all that stuff. But then you're going to have the other bed is where you're going to sleep. All right. And you check in. And what you do is you stay in. That's right. Order your food out. Go downstairs and make sure you get a hotel where the breakfast is all inclusive. So you go downstairs on that Saturday morning, get you some breakfast, come back and go to bed. Okay. Then you get your lunch, come back and go to bed, get your dinner, go out, come back. Okay. And then that Sunday, what are you going to get? You're going to get a late checkout because you know how to communicate effectively and you're going to get that late checkout before you leave. But the way to get that late checkout is when you check in, put $5 or $10 into the clerk's hand when you walk in. I'm teaching you now. See, I'm training you now. This is what VIP Socio Mastermind is all about. It's about coaching you, training you. This is what these 5 tips are about so you can take a deeper dive. Because see, you're so used to going in a hotel, getting your keys and checking in, and you don't get any extra perks. But you will get your extra perks. Okay? You will get your extra perk when you do what? You get your extra perk when you do what? Put $5 or $10 into that clerk's hand. And then you request that late checkout, and you're going to get it. So if checkout was at 11, you can check out at 1. Checkout was at 12, you check out at 2. That's what it's about. It's about that self-care. It's about that self-I care. So number one, if you want to take that deeper dive, okay, you want to strive and thrive and be all the way live in 2025, self-care is a must. Protecting your peace of mind and spirit, it's a must. Don't leash your peace. It's a must. Moving some people out of your cell phone who are not positively affecting your life, but they're infecting your life, it's a must. It's a must and it's a plus. Number two, in the next 24 hours, 32 hours, right? Midnight on tomorrow night, we're going to be saying Happy New Year. Okay, depending on what part of the country you're in. I'm going to be in the Eastern time zone. So about 12 midnight, the ball is going to drop in Times Square. The peach is going to drop in Atlanta. All right, and whatever's dropping in your city. Okay, and guess what? Everybody's going to yell Happy New Year. And I'm not going to just say Happy New Year. I'm going to say Happy Your Year. But number two, if you want to take a deeper dive and strive and thrive and be all the way live, all the way live in 2025, don't make any New Year's resolutions. I know that sounds contradictory, right? Don't make any New Year's resolutions. So what am I going to make, Mr. Impossible? Coach B, what am I going to make? If you want to really say I'm possible, if you really want to say we going to make it anyway, because you heard what Preston said, the king of referral marketing, he said, that's who I am. They call Mr. We gonna make it anyway. Mr. I'm possible. Uncle Keith, all of these monikers I have that have been stowed upon me by the people, You want to do that? Then don't make any New Year's resolutions. No, because universally, what do? By January the 15th, look it up. We've broken most of them. Definitely by the end of the month, we've broken most of our resolutions. And so what I have for you is this. Instead of New Year's resolutions, let's make some New Year's solutions. Boom. No New Year's resolutions. Oh, I'm going to lose 30 pounds in January. Okay. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Let's make some New Year's solutions. And those are attainable goals. 5 pounds in January. Make that a solution. See, a resolution is something you make. 9 times out of 10, you're going to fall off the wagon, right? But when you make a solution, you start thinking about deeper. You start thinking deeper. Taking a deeper dive in 2025 is deeper than you losing weight. You start thinking about the health. And that's why since January of 2022, I've lost nearly 50 pounds because I stopped thinking about the resolutions and I started thinking about the health. I looked in that mirror, y'all, and it was a Thursday in January 2022, man, and I was up, man, over 260 pounds, for real talk, over 260 pounds. And I felt it and I saw it and I started the next day. I could have waited until Monday, but no, I started my journey the next day. Forget the resolution. That was my solution. See, a solution, you're going to start now. You're not going to wait. You're going to lose the W-A-I-T so you can lose the W-E-I-G-H-T. Let me say that again. You're going to lose the W-A-I-T so then you can lose the W-E-I-G-H-T if that's one of your resolutions. So whatever your resolution is, make it a New Year's solution. Attach something tangible to it. If your New Year's resolution is to treat people better, then the New Year's solution is to have someone who's not as positive come into your space at work. Are you going to speak or are you going to walk away? Because the solution would be to speak and keep it moving. You don't have to wait for the response because the response might be negative and that's going to put you in a negative headspace. But if you're going to treat people better, then God is going to send you challenging people. So you can learn to treat people better, because it's easy to treat positive people, right? But what about those people who are not so positive? What about those people who are on the fence? What about those negative people? You don't have to engage them for a long period of time, but everybody deserves a grand rising. Everybody deserves good morning. Everybody deserves hello. Everybody deserves good afternoon. And like I said, so you're not frustrated by their response. You just speak and keep it moving. So what you do is you're going to stop making resolutions that you know you've broken year after year, and you're going to make some solutions. Okay, I'm going to communicate better. That's a resolution. The solution is you're going to communicate better so that it can bring more healing to your family. You're going to communicate better so that it can improve you personally and professionally. You're going to communicate better because when you do, you feel better on the inside. You ever notice how when you're nasty to people, and we all have been, you ever notice that when you nasty to people, it feels good in the moment, but if you have a conscience, hours later you start feeling bad? You ever notice that? Well, that's because you were not designed to be nasty. You were not designed to be nasty. See, when you're nasty in 2025, your deep dive is you're going to sink. You're going to sink. But when you're positive and you take that deep dive, you're not going wide, you're going deep, only to rise again. I said, when you are positive and you take that deep dive in 2025, you're not going to sink like negative people. You're going to take that deep dive and you're going to rise again. And so in 2025, don't make any New Year's resolutions for 2025. Make some New Year's solutions. Create a goal, an attainable goal, and attach that to some healing. Attach that to some purpose. Attach that to some vision. Attach that to some mental health. Attach that to some physical wellness. And when you do that, then you understand there's a powerful why. And that powerful why, 9 times out of 10, will make you cry. Your why will make you cry. But what it will do is it will help you to stay focused. It will help you to get focused and to stay focused. So listen, if you want to take a deeper dive, strive, thrive, and be all the way live in 2025, forget about New Year's resolutions that have failed year after year. Start creating some New Year's solutions for you, your family, the community. You understand? Just like with Kwanzaa, collective work and responsibility. Happy Kwanzaa, everybody. Okay? Remember that. Remember that. Number 3, you can't do this by yourself. You know you can't do this by yourself, right? No. You can be good by yourself, but you can't be great by yourself. And to everybody out there who you always hear, they talk about, I'm self-made. I'm self-made. No, somebody helped you along the way. You might have done 99% of the work, but if somebody gave you 1%, they helped you. You might have done 50%, but if somebody did 50%, they helped you. You might have been raised in a home that wasn't what you wanted it to be, but somebody helped you along the way. Okay, I didn't do this by myself. And so that's why I have an entire village that I thank. When I go on stage and speak, they introduce me. But the first people I introduce are my team members, my awesome team members, because my team members are the ones who help me to deliver to my audience, who help me to deliver excellence to my audiences globally. And so I have a team. And before I introduce myself, I introduce them. You see Keith L. Brown, Mr. Impossible. But guess what? There's a team that I have with me, a whole team. And I'm not going to start naming names, because if I leave somebody out by mistake, you know how that is. I'll be like good church folk, charge it to the head and not the heart. Well, guess what? If I don't call no names, then I don't have to charge it to nothing. You just go to my Instagram at Keith L. Brown _ and my Facebook at Keith L. Brown 1911 and Mr. Impossible, and you'll see my team members because they're all over my page. That's what it's about. And when you see that, you go to VIP Socio Mastermind, because number three in this tangible tool for you to grow, okay, and take that deeper dive in 2025, That third tangible tool, that third tip, join a community. Join a community. And I'm in communities. And when I joined VIP Socio Mastermind, my life changed. Real talk. My life changed professionally and personally because I joined a community of individuals who place others on the team first, and then they focus on their businesses. Now, where they do that at? Behind that preposition. Where they do that at? Behind that preposition. That's the old English teacher in me coming out. But understand what I'm talking about. When you see my story, okay, on Instagram and Facebook, a lot of times you'll see VIP Socio Mastermind, and I'm promoting others. And I even have people out there who say, Keith, why do you promote other speakers? You know, I did it yesterday for cooperative economics, right? I did it for Ujama, okay? I did it yesterday. And I was promoting platforms that I work with, okay? I was promoting platforms in my story that I work with. I was like, go shop with them. And there were people who were wondering, why would you do that when you have a store? Well, guess what? What God has for me is for me. See, the issue is people say that, but they don't really believe that. And so I have no problem promoting others because I already know what's for me is for me. I just have to name it, claim it, and frame it. And when I name it, I call it. I speak those things that are not as though they were. When I claim it, I go do the work. And when I frame it, then it manifests and it comes unto me. So I have no problem promoting others before promoting my business because once again, what God has for me is for me. And that's how it is in VIP Socio Mastermind. Look us up on Instagram and follow. In VIP Socio Mastermind, we are a community, a collection of individuals, entrepreneurs, okay? Some people have 9 to 5s and they got their hustle on the side, but we do this and we work. And our leader, Preston Harris, who introduced me, said, we are the hunters, okay? And we're going to finish on fire. And that's why most people were chilling after Christmas. But guess what we were doing? We were preparing for this week to empower you, not devour you, to enlighten you and not to frighten you, to motivate you, right? Right? To maximize you and not to minimize you. That's why we have this Mastermind Expo. That's why I'm on here today. Yes, this is my vacation, and yes, I'm getting some relaxation, but a part of that relaxation was being relaxed in my mind and coming to give you information that you can use, information that you deserve. So when I joined VIP Socio Mastermind, it changed my life. It changed my business for the better. Other people were putting me in their stories, other than my team members. Okay. Other people were promoting my business. Other people were promoting Mr. Impossible, and I was promoting them. We meet every week, and we're in this session and we're pitching to each other in a boot camp type atmosphere, online, loving on each other every week, uplifting each other, renewing each other. So you have to join a community that will do that for you, that will enrich your life, and we hold each other accountable. So you need to join a community. You deserve to join a community that will hold you accountable for what you say. You don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of yes people, right? You don't want to be surrounded by that. I never want to be surrounded by a bunch of yes people. Even with my own team outside of VIP Socio Mastermind, I asked them, what can I do better? How can I be better? And I let them know how they can be better. That's what we do in VIP Socio Mastermind. Networking, and that's what we do. VIP Socio Mastermind on Instagram. Look it up. Y'all, when I joined VIP Socio Mastermind, listen, I got my own store. So not only do I have my store on my website, I have another store. And so when people can't go to the website, they go to VIP Socio Mastermind and they go in that marketplace. And we have thousands and thousands of members, right? Okay. And I'm talking about global clients. I'm getting more global clients now, not because I want or need them, but I deserve them. And as a result of VIP Socio Mastermind, that's what happens. I'm a master speaker, coach, and expert. I didn't say it, the people said it. And so I'm saying what the people have said. I'm saying I've been blessed to get these awards over the last 2 decades, working with Les Brown and others. But guess what? Guess what? I'm still learning. I'm still getting sharpened because I don't care if you're an expert listening to this training today. If you're an expert and you feel that you've already arrived, then you have no place else to go. And if you have no place else to go, you're in neutral. And if you're in neutral, you ain't going nowhere. You might as well be in park, take the key out, turn the vehicle off because you're stuck. All right. And that's an arrogant spirit. So I'm still learning. When you feel you've arrived, you have no place else to go. I'm still learning. I'm still being sharpened. I'm still being sharpened. Yes, I'm sharp in a lot of areas in speaking, coaching, and training, but VIP Socio Mastermind, I have experts who help sharpen me because if we don't get sharpened, nobody will ever get our point. Boom. Let me say that again. If we don't get sharpened, nobody will ever get our point. And so I'm inviting you to join VIP Socio Mastermind. Yes, there's an investment. You might say, is there a cost? No, there's no cost. There's no cost, but there's an investment because a cost implies that you give something away and you get no return. But we do have an investment. So go ahead and send Preston Randall. Okay, send Preston right here on this page. Send him a DM. Tell him you're ready to join VIP Socio Mastermind. Tell him you're ready to be in a mastermind organization where you learn more and you earn more, where you are sharpened, where people promote you. That's free advertising. They put you on their page. We put each other on each other's pages, and we don't ask for an investment because we're a collection, a family, we're a unit, we're a network. We are the hunters. And we understand if the only thing you bring into the table is a chair, then you need to go sit in the corner. I said, if the only thing you bringing to the table is a chair, then you need to go sit in the corner. You got to bring more than a chair. It's like the person who comes to the cookout. You know, somebody at the cookout, they bring in ribs. For all you vegans, I'm sorry, but they bring in ribs. That's the cookout. Y'all know the deal. They bring in ribs. They bring in chicken. Somebody else bringing the vegetables that we can grill, right? Somebody else is bringing, utensils. Somebody else is bringing desserts, key lime cakes and red velvet cakes. Y'all know I got a lot of working out to do, y'all, because I had a good time eating some sweets, but it's all good. I'm still walking on a daily basis. And so they're bringing all of these things to the cookout, beverages. And then you have this person that's bringing ice. Ice. Now, don't get me wrong, ice is valuable, but we can get ice out the freezer. It didn't take much effort to bring the ice. I'm not saying it's not valuable, but what I'm saying is this. When you really come into the table with a purpose, you got to bring something that you worked for. You understand? Grandmama used to sweat over that peach cobbler and that down home stewed chicken and that salmon croquette with grits and oh, I'm getting hungry now. I'm getting hungry now, right? Grandmama used to sweat over that okra and tomato soup. You ain't got to sweat over no ice. So what I'm saying to you is this. You want to join a group, a mastermind group, a community that's going to support your professional and personal growth, because that's what we do at VIP Socio Mastermind. There are other groups, okay? Get in one. If you don't want to join VIP Socio Mastermind, get in a group, okay? Why? Because those will be your accountability buddies. Those will be the people that will nurture you. They will support you. They will promote your business. And that's what we do. All you got to do is go see, all right, the fruits of our labor. This is not something I'm telling you. This is not something I'm making up. This is what we do all day, every day. That's what we do all day, every day. We're not just thinking about growing our businesses. We are growing the businesses of our fellow mastermind members because we understand that individually we can be good, but collectively we will be great. Get that if you want to take that deeper dive and strive and thrive and be all the way live in 2025. Get you a mastermind group and then get a coach. Oh yeah, you got to have a coach, y'all. You have to have a coach. There are people out there, and they're saying things like this. Oh, you don't need a coach. Listen to me. Michael Jordan had a coach. LeBron James has a coach. Tiger Woods has a coach. Venus and Serena have a coach. Denzel Washington, Samuel, right? L. Jackson, they have a coach. Political leaders have a coach. Corporate executives have a coach. I have a coach. As a matter of fact, one of my coaches is a former scholar of mine. Yeah, former scholar of mine. Yeah, Brenda Talks Business. I just promoted her business. Brenda Talks Business. That's one of my coaches. Look her up on TikTok. Brenda Talks Business. Amazing. Has created hundreds of child authors across the world. Amazing. Women's empowerment. Amazing. Asia Unlimited. Asia Unlimited. Look her up. She's in our mastermind group. ASIAH. I just promoted her. That's right. She's one of my coaches as well. I coached her. All right. I taught Brenda when she was in high school. I was a drama director, English teacher. And now she's one of my coaches. Okay. Aisha, been coaching her since 2005. Now, guess what? Now she's one of my coaches. Okay. That's what it's all about. It's about that. So get you a coach. Get a coach. That's right. I coach right now. I'm in coaching mode right now. I'm launching a new program in the spring of 2020 Thrive in 2025. I will be launching a new coaching program. Okay. You have to have a coach. And I am taking one-on-ones right now. I had somebody just a couple of days ago at a Christmas gathering, and they were like, fam, you coaching? I'm like, absolutely. Absolutely. And then they said the dreaded, I want to pick your brain for a couple of sessions. You know, I used to let people pick my brain, y'all. But you know, the more you let people pick your brain, the more you lose brain cells. Boom. The more you allow people to pick your brain for free, you lose brain cells. Okay. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the likes of a Dr. Jessica Houston who encouraged me to coach for a fee, because I was coaching for years for free, you know, and she's an excellent coach. And she said, you know, hey, coach, you need to be coaching. And that was 10 years ago, y'all. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful. So I had to tell that dear relative of mine, family member, look, you can pick my brain for a 30-minute session, but then you're going to have to invest because my time is valuable. So my time is valuable. Auntie, stop bringing 10 red velvet cakes to the Christmas gathering. You know how much it costs for you to make those 10 red velvet cakes? I know it's a labor of love. Bring 2. And if they really love you, they'll purchase the other 8. Let me show you if your family really loves you, okay? If they really love you, bring 2 sweet potato pies and have them purchase the other 8. You understand? Okay, that's what it's about. Do they really love you? Do your friends really love you? Like Houdini said, friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. See, that's what we do in VIP Socio Mastermind. I tell my coaching clients, watch people out there that are your friends and sometimes your family members, they'll go way across the world to purchase a shirt from somebody else, but they won't purchase one from you. Okay. So you got to watch that. Watch that. Okay. So that's another coaching tip. Stop giving away your gift for free. I did that for years. And yes, God bless me, but God spoken to me a long time ago where he said your gift will make room for you. Your gift will make room for you. You got to exercise your gift, and a coach will help you do that. And so I help my clients around the world increase their impact, their influence, and their income. Some of the names that they have, I created those names for them, and there was an investment attached. There was an investment attached. Okay. And so coaching is critical if you desire to reach the epitome of excellence, and the epitome is the top. If you desire to be top notch, then you must have a coach. I don't care what profession you go in, they have coaches, they have trainers. And so that's what I do. So if you're interested in that, you understand, Just send that DM over to VIP Socio Mastermind. DM me on Instagram. It's running across the stage. I mean, across the screen. That looks like a stage because I'm always on the stage. It's a platform. I'm on a stage and I'm going through different stages in my life, and so are you. Deeper dive in 2025. Get you a coach and someone you will invest in who will have your best interests at heart, and stop attempting to get the hookup and be the hookup. Stop attempting to always get the hookup when it comes to your professional and personal growth. I'm not talking about the hookup at Chick-fil-A, okay, when you want a couple of extra fries. I'm not talking about that kind of hookup. I'm not talking about the hookup, like in Macy's where you want to get some of the cologne samples, like I'm notorious for doing. I'm not talking about that kind of hookup. I'm talking about that hookup, okay, where you want to pick people's brain and do what they do. All right, who want to do what I do. People always say, are you the best speaker out there? No, I don't think I'm the best, but I know there's nobody who does what I do the way I do it, or coaches like I do the way I do it, or trains the way I do it, okay, in that like manner. So that's what it's about. Get you a coach. And yes, Mr. Impossible is available to coach. And yes, we have coaches in VIP Socio Mastermind. So, y'all just shoot me a DM and we'll see what's up. I would love to be your coach in 2025 and beyond. But yes, there is an investment and you cannot pick my brain. I had someone recently say, let me take you to lunch. I'm not hungry. I can get my own Caesar salad, y'all. Okay. But if you're serious about this thing, guess what? There's an investment. You were serious about going to buy those Christmas gifts. You were serious about that Amazon Prime truck rolling up at your house. Shameless plug. But you were serious about that. So don't be one of these people who buys what you want, but then begs for what you need. I said, don't be one of these people who buys what you want, but then you beg for what you need and what you deserve. They also asked me, Mr. Impossible, I need a mentor. I mentor children and youth. I don't mentor adults. I mentor thousands of children and youth. The Arrow Youth Leadership Council, National Lighthouse Foundation, Omega Mentoring Group, on and on and on, in school districts across the world, colleges and universities. Those are young adults. And I even have clients who are in college and they still invest in the coaching. Okay. So I don't mentor adults. I mentor children, youth, and some young adults, depending on their age, because with mentorship, there is no investment. So if I'm busy and I can't get to you, you're going to have to wait. It's not that I don't want to get to you, but I might be busy with one of my clients. Now, if you have something that's drastic or urgent or 911 emergency, I got you. Okay. But there are times when your mentors are not available and you get frustrated. But if you hire a coach, adults, then you have access. Remember that. That's the difference between your mentor is there to facilitate and to guide. Your coach has to deliver a service. Once again, your mentor is there to facilitate and to guide and to give you some advice. But a coach, you have access to your coach, and your coach has to deliver because there is an investment. Somebody needs to let somebody know that the difference between mentorship and coaching and training. So I'm a coach by profession. I'm a trainer by profession. I've earned this. I've earned the right to travel nationally and globally and to do what I do. And I stay humble. That's why I have coaches as well. I stay humble. And some of my clients, they now travel with me, like a Jordan Green Ellis. Yeah, Jay Green Ellis live. Look him up. Ask him what type of coach I've been in his life since he was at Coppin State University, investing in me at the age of 19 when he was at Coppin State University. Now he's a nationally known speaker. Ms. Level Up, the voice of power, Angel Kelly. Ask her how long I've been coaching her, at least 5 years now. She travels with me now, okay? And that's important, okay? Maida Barrios. Go to Maida Barrios, M-A-Y-D-A Barrios, who grew up in foster care, who was my first international intern, when she was at Delaware State University. Helped doing legislation with the governor in Delaware, helping those youth in foster care and others. She invested in me when she was in college, at 20 years old, okay, investing in her future. And I'm her coach until this day. And she travels with me now. Okay, Dr. Marion Christopher Pugh is another one who has traveled with me. Manhood Mindset. Look these people up. These are the names I can call because they really travel with me and I coach them all. So there are others. Back in the day, I used to let anybody get on stage with me. Oh my gosh. I was pimping my gift. I was pimping my own gift. I didn't know the value in my own gift. But once you learn the value in your gift, oh, you're going to take a deeper dive. You're going to strive. You're going to thrive and be all the way live in 2025. Okay, those are just but a few people that they travel with me and they get on stage with me. Deja Sabad, okay? Look up Deja Sabad, okay? She's another one of my speakers, okay, who I've coached. So these people, I'm talking about people who I've coached and now they share the platform with me. Now they're on stage with me. Dr. Jessica Houston, who got me into coaching, okay? You know, I must give credit where credit is due, all right? Okay, all right, and others, okay, like I said, Brenda Talks Business, Asia Unlimited, but these are people who now have shared the stage with me, okay? Happy birthday to Akina Walker out there, Keene, okay, who also has shared the stage with me back in the day, okay, because he invested, okay? Mr. E, the motivator, Mr. E, the motivator, and others, so many who have shared the stage with me, but they did one thing, they invested. So if you've shared the stage with me and you got on that stage for free, okay, you won't get on that stage for free now, okay, because there's an investment and I deserve that. Project MC up at Bowie State University. That's right. All right. Ebony J. Okay. Look her up. Ebony J. These are two top MCs who've come through my coaching program. And that's what it's all about. So get yourselves a coach. You DM me. You serious? Shoot, I'll start coaching you before the new year come in, but I'm serious about that. So that's what it's about. Get yourself a coach so you can grow. You don't have to do it all by yourself. And if you're not willing to make the investment in your gift, your vision, and your purpose, then you're not going to make it anyway. I always say, we going to make it anyway. That's my global motto now. We going to make it anyway, but you're not going to make it if you're not willing to invest in yourself. It might cause you to take your own lunch to work and stop eating out all the time. It might cause you to turn up one weekend out of the month and not 4. It might cause you to have less designer items than you do now. It might, whatever it takes. The question is, are you worth it? I think you are. So join that group. Get yourself a coach. And that's number 3 on these tangible tools and tips. If you want to take a deeper dive and strive and thrive and be all the way live in 2025. Number 4, this is real critical. Y'all, I should be sending y'all an invoice for what I'm about to share with you right now. I should be sending you an invoice. VIP Socio Mastermind should give you an invoice because I never give this information away without an investment. But because we're in a Mastermind Expo and you sacrifice some of your time to be here today, guess what I'm about to give you? You have to, number 4, you have to now start looking at social media like it's business media. Boom. Start looking at social media like it's business media. What are you saying, Mr. Impossible? I'm going to go ahead and give you a script. Motivational Monday, Transformational Tuesday, Women of Worth Wednesday, or Wisdom Filled Wednesday, or Hump Day. Okay? Watch this. Trailblazing Thursday, or Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday. And then on Saturday and Sundays, that's when you post family pictures, fun pictures on Saturdays and Sundays, you know, praise and worship, all of that. Do that on the weekends. But during the week, turn your social media into business media where you highlight your gifts so that others can invest in you. Motivational Monday can be as simple as you recording a 30-second video. You don't have to go live. Record a 30-second video. Give some tips. Do that every Monday and watch watch your social media grow exponentially. If you go to mine, I don't have 1 million followers. Okay. I have colleagues who do, and they grew that. They grew that. And then I know others, I've coached a few who have bought their followers. Mine are all organic. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful because I have hundreds of thousands who follow me offline. Okay. So do understand you might only have 500 followers on social media, but you might have 5,000 off of social media. So don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that. What God has for you is for you, but keep growing your business. That's what I'm doing. But the way you grow your business is through constant and consistent engagement. So that's a video, Motivational Monday. Just motivate them and watch your page grow, because more than your followers will see that video. And then those followers, they will share that video. You understand? And listen, don't believe the hype. Because I had a client not too long ago said, Mr. Impossible, Coach B, and this person is in my We Gonna Make It Anyway community. Okay. And that's the We Gonna Make It Anyway community. All you gotta do is DM me your email. I can add you to that. That's where I give free trainings. Okay. In that We Gonna Make It Anyway community, man, they get so many perks. I get trainings on speaking and entrepreneurship and all of that, personal and professional growth. So that's the We Gonna Make It Anyway community. Shoot me a DM with your email and just put WG We Gon MIA, WGMIA. We Gonna Make It Anyway, WGMIA. Put your email, and guess what? My team will add you to that community, and you will be privy, like thousands across the world are, to get some free trainings. So I digress. Let me come back. So what will happen is this individual said to me, Coach B, I'm putting up all these videos on Monday, but I'm only getting like 50 views. Was 75 views. The most I got was 200 views. And I said to this person, you're misled. And they were baffled. And I said, when it says 100 views, that's 100 devices. 100 views, that's 100 devices. I got one of my team members right now. Come here, Bree. Come here, Bree. I'm going to tell y'all, one of my team members, yeah, I'm coaching Bree. Bree is awesome. Bree is a leader in hotel management. Say hey, Bree. That's right. Yes, she is. She don't want to. She's a leader in the hotel and hospitality industry, but she is so positive and she's so powerful. You understand? She just checked in to make sure Coach B was all right. You understand? That's what it's about. Thank you, Bree. Yeah, we good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. So now Bree saying we good. Can the people check you out there? I'm like, yeah, Bree. Yeah, tell the people I'll be out there. I got the people waiting on me out there, but guess what, y'all? I'm here. Bree just stepped in, was bringing me some water. I got my water here. I'm going to drink my water later. But Bree is like, hey, they want to check you out. Are we good? I'm like, yeah, we good. Go ahead. Let the people know I'm on the way. Books to sign. Yes, I got some books to sign. Talk is expensive. That's right. I'm signing some books out there in the lobby area. That's right. But they're going to wait, because why are they going to wait? Because I'm bringing something of value. Remember that people will wait if you bring in something of value. And so I was telling this individual, I said, look, it's not 100 views. It's 100 devices. It's not 100 views. It's 100 devices. But do you know how many times my team members will say, Coach, look at this, look at this, look at this, and they will hold up the device. And it's about 6 of us watching a particular video. But guess what? The algorithm or the data on social media will say what? 1 view. It's actually 6 views. But all social media can do, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, okay? All right. And all of these other pages, all they can do is say 1 view, because they're focused on 1 device. But we had 6 views. I've had 15 team members on 1 computer looking at a video. But the person who made the video, all they're going to see is 1 view. So it might say, watch this, it might say 100 views, but it might actually be 500. Because don't focus on the number of views. That's the device, but it's not actually the number of people who are watching. Send me an invoice, y'all. Come on and send the invoice. Y'all know how y'all be dropping y'all cash app. Mine is Motivator 115, right? Okay, y'all be dropping them cash apps, right? I'm not dropping, I'm just letting you know. Okay. So do understand. Do that video, Transformational Tuesday. It might be a colorful box with an original quote. All right. Yes, you can quote other people, but come up with your own quote. Come up with your own quote, because guess what? Imagine if you did that for 52 Tuesdays out of the year. Coach B, what do I have then? You have a book. You just wrote a book. 52 ways to enhance your life. All right. 52 principles of Transformational Tuesday. 52 principles of Transformational Tuesday. Somebody gonna publish that, y'all, and not give me credit. Y'all see this information I'm giving y'all? That's what I do as a coach and a trainer. God gave me this creative mind that started when I was born. Special ed, y'all, labeled special ed all my life. Creative mind, creative mind. But I can do the same for you. I'm giving you this today. 52 Tuesdays, Transformational Tuesday. And at the end, guess what? At the end of the year, you start that in January. Start that the first Tuesday in January. By the last Tuesday in December, you got a book. You got a book. That's right. And if I'm your coach, you publishing that book, because we working on it together. Because you're not going to have 52 original quotes. You're probably going to have 104. Because when you make that investment, guess what Coach B does? Coach B writes content, creates content for you. That's what we do at VIP Socio Mastermind, 2020 Enterprises, the I'm Possible Institute, Brenda Talks Business, Asia Unlimited. That's what we do. We do those types of things, okay? All right, that's what we do. Miss Level Up said we got to level up. That's what we're doing. So understand that. Woman of Worth Wednesday. For all you women, you can have a quote or a video that you drop every Wednesday to encourage women. Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday. That's right. Where you just posted an old picture of the struggle, of where you were then and where you are now. That will encourage and enlighten and empower people. Okay. Flashback Friday. You know what that is. Y'all know what Flashback Friday is. Y'all know, same concept. You know, on Saturdays, that's when you have fun. But Monday through at least Thursday, let's say Monday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll give y'all that. But Monday through Thursday, that's how you turn social media into business media. And you ain't turning up 7 days a week. You might show the fun part and the family stuff, right? Other than graduations, you post at any time. You know, graduation, weddings, births, all that. That, you know, birthdays. I get that. That's during the week. Those are those special occasions. But I'm talking about on a daily basis. Turn your social media into business media. Draw more followers. When you draw more followers, that will increase your impact, influence, and income. Because guess what? When people are engaged with you, they will support you. So that's how you turn your social media into business media. It's called social media, but I look at it as business media, because I'm not just a businessman. As Jay-Z said, I'm a business man. So you want to learn more about that? Guess what? Invest. Get your coach. I'm here. All right. And then the last principle, number 5, because it's time to roll out. And I hope that it's been relevant today. I hope that it hasn't been boring. And I hope I have not wasted your time. But the last one is this. Today, I've given you motivation, inspiration, transformation, elevation, some celebration, GOODJOB. Good job. Good job. I've given you all of that, right? Elation, some restoration, right? But none of this will work in 2025. You will not take a deeper dive in 2025. You will not strive, you will not thrive, and you will not be all the way live in 2025 if you don't do this principle. Implementation. Boom. Implementation. What is that, Coach B? Everything you've learned today, you got to implement it. You got to do it. You can go back to Preston's page and watch this training again, as well as all the other trainings that he's had up since the 26th, because we kicked off this expo on the 26th, all right, through the end of 2024. Go back and see the videos of other speakers and other trainers and other entrepreneurs who taught as much relevant information as I've given you today. Implementation. You got to do it. You got to do it. You have to do the work. If you don't do the work, you will get no results. Okay? That's it. You don't do the work, okay? Then you have no worth on the other end. Sweat equity leads to sweet equity. Sweat equity leads to sweet equity. Sweat. You got to work for it. Work for it. Sweat equity leads to sweet equity. Sweat equity is your work ethic. And surround yourselves with people who have it. Okay? Who have that work ethic, that sweat equity, that leads to sweet equity. Right? I didn't even get into who you should be partnering with. That wasn't about today. You're going to have to invest to get that one. About these partnerships and these relationships, okay, and other ships like leadership and friendships and, stewardship, okay, right? And as my good friend said on Instagram, if people ain't doing you right in your life, you need to abandon ship. That's what she said. I didn't say it. She said it. Go look her up. So yes, implementation is going to be your greatest asset. Motivation is good. Inspiration is good. Restoration, transformation, celebration, elevation, education, all of that is good. But implementation is the key. For if you don't implement what you learned today, it won't matter. You've wasted your time and mine. If you don't implement, nothing's going to change. You're not going to change personally or professionally. I have a lot of implementation to do in 2025 to be all the way live. I have more implementation to do personally and professionally. I'm flawed and favored, but in the areas where I'm flawed, I have people who are strong in those areas. Where I'm weak, they are strong. Where they are weak, I am strong. And collectively, we balance it and we bring it together and we make each other better. That's what this is about. So principle number 5, the 5th tip, is implementation. So do it. Go and do it. Not because you want to, not because you need to, but because you deserve to. On the count of 3, turn your necks back to the left. 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, turn your necks back to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now on the count of 3, look at me. 1, 2, 3. Let that be the last time you look back in your past again for the wrong reasons. If you're looking up your ancestral heritage, yes, you got to look back to move forward. Yeah, sometimes you look back to remember whence you've come from, right? But if you're looking back with guilt, if you're looking back and you can't forgive yourselves, let that be the last time you look back in your past again. Whatever you did not accomplish in 2024, you only have 24 hours to do it. And that's why we are finishing strong at VIP Socio Mastermind. We took this week to finish strong. That's right. That's it. Because at the end of the day, the ball will drop at midnight in your town, city, state, or country. Whatever it is, the ball will drop, but don't you drop the ball. I said the ball will drop, but when it comes to your present and your future and your purpose and your vision and your legacy, don't drop the ball. And if you do the work, if you protect your peace, self-care and self-eye care, if you make New Year's solutions and not resolutions, if you join a community, get yourself a coach, if you turn social media into business media, if you implement those 5 principles, if you implement those 5 tools, if you implement those 5 tips, then one day you too will be able to say, we gonna make it anyway. Hey, we gonna make it anyway. Hey, we gonna make it anyway. Guess what? Each and every day, you need to wake up and say, we gonna make it anyway. And that's all right. You gotta work, then play, and then you say, we gonna make it anyway. And when the haters come, don't let them stay. Look them in the face and say, we gonna make it anyway. We gonna make it anyway. I hear y'all. We gonna make it anyway. Come on now. We gonna make it anyway. One more time. We gonna make it anyway. We gonna make it anyway. Yeah. This is Mr. Keith L. Brown, known nationally and internationally as Mr. Possible, on behalf of VIP Socio Mastermind, the #1 mastermind on the planet, on behalf of 2020 Enterprises, the I Am Possible Institute, the We Gonna Make It Anyway community, and Team Brown. That is my lovely wife, Dr. Wakia Brown, my son, my knowledgeable son, knowledgeable Keon J. Brown, on behalf of my family far and wide. You understand? And my beautiful mother, Mama Gert, who's battling Alzheimer's, battling dementia. Mama, I love you so much. Praise God. I'm thankful to my family in LA's taking good care of Mama. Amen. And guess what, y'all? Mama told me a long time ago, boy, be good to people. Don't use people. Don't beat people. So I had to come on here today and be good to y'all and use what God gave me to give y'all and not beat y'all down, but to uplift y'all. Oh, I don't want to go, but I gotta go because the people are waiting. All right.
Hold on, Keith. We got this. I didn't get a chance to get it nice and iron.
Oh, there it is.
But I had to come throw it on real quick. But we're gonna make it anyway exclusive because that's what it is, man. Thank you so much.
Man, they can let them know where they can get that shirt.
Hey, I'm gonna put it on the banner. You can get the shirt look at the banner below. But that was phenomenal, man. That was a real keynote. Like you are a real international speaker, and like I just gotta say thank you. Just thank you, because we have so many people who we approach and they don't have the humility that you do. You just said yes. You got a yes spirit. And I knew you were going through a whole bunch at that time and you didn't have to say yes, but you did, and you show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know you speak internationally, you get flown all over the world, but you show up on our Monday night meetings and you give good value. You come in with great energy. GOODJOB. Good job. You got the whole mastermind saying it.
Yeah.
You know, Jay Chris came in rocking. So I just want to say thank you, sir. I appreciate you. The sayings, the blessings, man, I got so much value from it. And so I just want to say thank you. We honor you. We appreciate you. I know you're on vacation, and I just appreciate you giving us the time, giving us a real keynote, giving us something that we can really chew on. If you're looking for somebody, you need to book this man. Please don't play with it. He is going to get your people going. If you check out the videos on his page, you see the energy. The energy is real. It's not fake. It happens all the time. That's who he is. And so when you're looking for that real speaker, if you want to be a speaker, join his community. Go get the coaching, go get the mentorship. You know, we get to be blessed by him every Monday, and he does sometimes free training. I'm joining the We Gonna Make It. You see, I got the shirt on. I'm joining the community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, when you have, and especially as a younger black man, when you have older black men who believe in you, who support you, who come alongside of you, and who support what you're doing, it means so much. Who are not related to you, but just see something in you and just believe in you. And you know, I got to give a shout out to Mo. You know, we were at the event. And you know, the event, people were there, but they weren't. And you got up and said, "Hey, let's give it the attention. Let's give it the time. Let's give it the energy." I don't forget that. When I went to visit my son, you gave him I believe in myself. I'm proud of myself. I love myself. I'm a genius.
Yeah.
I can, I will, I must, and I got this. We say it every single time I see him. He know it. He'd be like, "Oh." But you gonna say it every single time because it's exactly how you should be. So I just appreciate you, sir. I honor you, sir. Thank you for giving us the time today. Thanks for being part of the Mastermind family. Thanks for bringing Aisha. Thanks for really promoting it and really being that, because we get a lot of people who are at your level who feel like there's nothing that they can get from something like this. And I just appreciate you and honor you for taking the time. I know you got to get to your next gig, but I just want to say thank you, sir. Check out his store link down in the chat, okay? So you can, on the bottom of the screen, support him. And I'm going to say to you, Mr. Keen Keith, thank you very much for the time. We appreciate you. And this is a Mastermind Expo. This is Mindset Monday. You got wrapped up by the man, Mr. I'm Possible. and we're gonna make it anyway, and we're gonna take over. It's time to finish on fire. We got the mastermind at 8 tonight. Y'all ain't gonna see that. You got to be in the family to get that. But you do have 2 specials tomorrow. One special tomorrow. Guy Williams, grow and understand yourself. He is actually went to Keith L. Brown's training and then implemented the acronym that he gave him, and he will be featured tomorrow, New Year's Eve, 9 p.m. Before you go get your New Year's, you're going to grow and understand yourself tomorrow. But Mr. Keith L. Brown, I'm going to say to you, GOODJOB, good job, good job. Thank you so much, sir. We love you. We appreciate you, sir. And we're going to make it anyway. Get your shirt today. Let's go. Let's go. Talk is expensive. We ain't giving you free. What you talking about? You dropped some gems today, man. I'm going to have to use some of those.
Hey, bro, before you leave, I need everybody who's still here, Preston Harris, Purposeful Preston Harris, the king of referral marketing. This is why I joined VIP Socio Mastermind. I watched him before he asked me. We were at an event. Well, before that, I've seen him at several events, but particularly at this one with Big Mo, my niece, Beauty Expo. Man, Big Mo, wow, she is Big Mo. Go look her up. Man, one of our mastermind family members. But I watched him, the leader he is, the visionary that he is, the global force that he is. And he was sweeping, y'all, and he was helping mop and moving furniture at this event. You understand what I'm saying? This is what he was doing. So I watched him. So when he came to talk to me about the mastermind, it was a no-brainer because I had already seen the fruits of his labor. I've already saw him work. So remember that, y'all. A lot of time your interview ain't when you sitting down before the person that's on the other side. A lot of times your interview is people who are watching you. So I watched this man who is a leader of thousands. Okay, and that's why I joined VIP Socio Mastermind, because of him. God directed me to him. It's divine. Everything I do is intentional and with divine order. So I want to thank you, nephew. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. See, you got that black beard. I'm a silverback, baby, but I'm still.
I know you got that silver. I'm gonna get that one day.
But I'm still turned up. You understand? I love you, man. Look, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy your year. Listen. Join VIP Socio Mastermind, y'all. Hit Preston up now. Shoot him a DM on Facebook. Shoot him a DM. You understand? Hit me up on my social media. It's time. It's time for VIP Socio Mastermind. The community. It's time to get that coaching. It's time for you to take a deeper dive, strive, thrive, and be all the way live in 2025. God bless. I love you and I love your families. There's nothing you can do about it.
Let's go. GOODJOB. Good job. Good job. That was Mr. Keith L. Brown. Yeah. Let's go. We'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you tap in, watch these presentations. This is the Mastermind Expo. We wanted you to finish on fire. That's why we did this. So take action. Don't watch these. Do it now. Implement, like he said. And I appreciate you. We'll tune in tomorrow, and you'll see all these. We're going to chop them up. We got you. This is the VIP Socio Marketplace Mastermind Expo. We'll see you soon.